So, here we are in Tree of Life again. Making another video because kind of hooked on this game. As you can see, a little better setup than the last video. I joined a guild and they're kind of MIA. I'm not sure where they are, so I'm solo in this. So, some of the stuff that is built, I definitely did not place. Some of it I did. I will be taking the blame for some of it. But you can see that I've been planting a lot of different stuff. Carrots, wheat, all that good stuff. Somebody else built the pens here, but a lot of the livestock has died of cold. Now, I found this cow right outside my gate yesterday. Or bull. I found this bull. It says cow, but it's a bull, clearly. Okay. That one actually says bull. Never mind. It's a cow. it's a cow. So, okay, I got two sick, a cow and a bull over here. I got a dairy cow, which honestly, I didn't even realize that's what that was. You know, I don't know how to actually interact with it, though. How you milk it or any of that. Man, you'd think I'd actually do a little research before I made videos, but hey, I don't. So, alright, let's get some coal. What for? I'm not sure yet. Now, if you watch other videos, you'll see people be able to break these a little bit faster than myself. It's because everything goes off. Like when you craft, it's kind of cool. When you craft your pickaxe, it actually goes off your mining skill on what the actual quality is going to be. And the quality is going to set the attack. So, my mining skill could use a little work, but I'm also up there pretty high, for what I think is high, to where it takes quite a bit to actually level it to the next level. I don't think I even need any of this stuff right now. Just grabbing it because. Now my two-handed sword is about to break, which when it does, I'll put it in here, and I'll cook it down for the copper. Hey, looky there, copper vein. Just sitting there waiting on me. We'll take it out. Now, like the vines just on the other side of this copper veins, right there where I'm looking right there, yeah. I don't think I have any of it on me. Yeah, it gives you the durable straps, but I am overloaded in the durable straps. I'm not even sure what my next stage I'm even going to need them for. Let's go ahead and do something with this limestone I picked up. Of course, this is getting my mining skill up at the same time, so win-win situation for me. And since I ain't got no guild mates or anybody that comes in here, I'm going to go ahead and put my ore in there, and I'll have to worry about somebody using it for something else. Alright, you know what? I think, well, first off, I think I better eat something. This is cool, this cart right here. See, it says Shauna's small cart. And I could use it. Now, I'm not able to craft it, and the Shauna person is not somebody in my guild. And I did not steal it from the person. I came out one day, came out my doors, shut it so somebody don't steal it from me. And it was just sitting here. It was sitting right between these two trees, these big trees. So, naturally, I did the responsible thing. I grabbed it and I took it inside. Let's kill this guy. He's got a Jason mask on. He's got to be evil. See, he'll keep tagging him because I got him locked on, I guess you'd say. I like it. He opens his mouth when he swings or punches. Kind of like he's trying to make a sound effect for it as he does it. It's kind of embarrassing. Kind of getting my butt kicked here a little bit. Oh! Wow, he nearly got me. That needs to be edited out. Let's go ahead and pick up these bronze coins. For some reason, I'm thinking that I needed to gather linen for something I was working on. And even though you can see right through this, you can't walk through it. And if you start playing this game, you'll attempt to, just like I just did, even though I just told you that you can't. You're still going to attempt it because somebody told me the same thing, and sure enough, first time I ran across one, I said, well, you could just walk right through those walls. You can't. So if you're near my base and you see that, just don't. Leave it alone. Alright. Now, I wish I could remember what I was doing. You know what? I think I was doing something over here. But what was it? Oh, yeah. I was going to create me some leather shoes. What do I have on? Oh, I have copper. Oh, those look pretty good, too. I'm going to assume that these are not better, but it'll get my sewing skill up, so... Yeah, let's... Leather gloves. I got cotton. Man. Let's go ahead and craft it. Maybe it'll surprise us. Let's see. 18 defense. 38 defense. Little bit of a difference there. I really should Google how you create the copper and the heavier armor. See, I don't know if it's going to be something later on in smithing, because that's where your buckler, your spears, and your different weapons are. What is my smithing skill at? It's not even high enough to be on the list. Blacksmith, 7. So, man, I got a little bit before I can make my first shield, my first buckler. That should be my focus. Yeah, you know what? That should be my focus. So let's... What do I do with that coal? There it is. Let's move the coal in here. We're going to need it. We're also going to need some lumber. And we're going to need some more... oh, man. There's that copper. It's kind of a pain in the butt because you come over here and it's going to take 4 copper, but it's also going to take 3 charcoal. Well, to get charcoal, I've got to burn my firewood. But to create the lumber, I need the firewood. Let's go ahead and create the lumber. Get our logging skill up a little bit more. This is the worst game in the world to play if you're a little tired or drowsy, because you'll be sitting here and as you're waiting for something to craft, like something that takes a little bit longer, you'll doze off and then you'll wake up and your dude will be sitting there and be completely starving. I said sitting there. That's a mix between standing and sitting. That's just so you guys realize, you know, I didn't actually misspeak. That's what I meant to say. Now, the reason I'm not putting this in there is because it's crude, so it's going to take up another slot. And I've already... let's just throw it in there. Who cares? Worst case scenario. I have to take it out later. Now this game, I don't know. I'm completely wrong when I say this, but it just feels like it's nighttime longer or more often than it is daytime. And nighttime is very, as you can see, it's such a neat looking game. The nighttime just stinks due to the fact that you can't see anything. Let's cut down this big tree. Now, I'll tell you what, it's going to take me a little bit to cut down this tree. See that? It's barely even hurting it. I mean, I'm going to get some twigs and probably some apples from cutting this down. Some leaves. I think the leaves are for making food for your animals. I don't know. I never feed my animals, so maybe that's why they're getting sick. They're getting a cold because they're starving to death. I'm still not going to feed them, but... Now, the reason I run around like this is not because I'm ignorant or bored. It's because I'm gathering the stuff as it falls. That way I ain't got to worry about it when the tree finally crashes down. Now, with these big trees, one thing that happens kind of stinks. It's an alpha game, so you gotta figure that in anytime you're judging a game. Is it a finished product or not? And this is not. Alpha or beta? I don't know. I can't recall. Well, anyways, if you're still watching the video and not tired of watching me cut down this huge freaking tree, or bored of hearing me talk, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Look at all this lumber. Good deal. What was I saying? Oh, it's going to drive me nuts. I don't know. Yeah, very first started playing this, I could have swore this said firwood. I guess that was the type of wood it was, but it says firewood. Now, if I brought my cart that I acquired out here, I could actually log, or load 3 logs in it, take it inside, dump it, bring it back out, load 3 more. But there's nothing going on in the chat, first off. So that means that people in this area, if there are any, they're not talking. And I'm not seeing anybody run around. That's not a person. That's actually a skeleton burning. Kind of like Minecraft. If you ever play Minecraft, you know during the day, the zombies and stuff, if they're not under a tree or anything, they burn in the daylight like vampires do. Now That looks like there's something over there. What is that? Look at that, caught a frog. Now you can spend a lot of time fishing if you wanted. I mean, once you craft your fishing pole, which is very simple to create. So I mean, you craft it, you know, throw it together, go fishing. I've spent a lot of time fishing, but my skill doesn't really prove it. My fishing level is 13. But, you know, I guess it's in... If you look at the whole picture, it looks like it's about average with everything. Oh. You know, I really like that about this game. The fact that all your interactions, it's not... You're not constantly hitting buttons and stuff. You just right-click and ruin your fishing. But you right-click, and I mean, you select the different options that you have with whatever you're doing. For example, I mean, if I come up to this, I'm holding nothing that's actually going to give me an option. Even when you hold this, you have to actually hit it. But at the same time, and watch, I'm not going to be able to find anything. Oh, here we go. Here's a rock. Now, if I run up to this rock, I can actually pick up the rock. And my dude's pretty strong, so watch out. Look at this. That's a big rock. Anyways. Now, and you'll need it. For some of the stuff that you craft, it'll actually require that you need this rock. And when you go up to the item, let's say this was my crafting item, which... This has all been just dumped here. I mean, he's definitely not coming back. It would pop up here, a hammer, and I could actually select it, and it would craft the, or put the item into, put the item towards building the object. That's the word usage I was looking for. Now, even though this is not mine, the reason that there's mice in it is because this person's not been on in a set amount of time. I don't know what that is. I don't remember what the timing is. But I could use it. You can always use other people's stuff. Now, you can put a lock. Like, if you own something, you can put a lock on it, and people won't be able to use it. But kind of one of those things that's... If you got it out in the open, why not just let anybody use it? Why waste a lock and the material to create the lock? Alright, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because I don't want to make it too long and take all day to upload. And I'm probably going to just start another one here in a few. I don't feel like quitting. I like this game. Actually, you know what? I don't think it's that I like this game. I'm addicted to this game. This game is very addicting. And I don't know. It's any games. I'm trying to go around this thing because I'm scared of it. It's like a skeleton that's going to attack me. But actually what it is a corpse. And here's a neat little thing with corpses. Well, they drop maggots. Now, I thought the maggots would be used for fishing. And maybe it is later on. I don't know. 'Cause I know you can make fishing bait to catch certain things. But you actually go to the campfire or any kind of fire, forge, whatever, and you cook the maggots, and then you can eat them. They don't give you very much health, though. So I mean, they're frog wish looks like it won't listen to anyone's advice at all. A little bit of comedy in the game, which is nice. Helps break up the seriousness, because this is a very serious game. I mean, yeah, we're not eating the maggots. We're going to eat the meat. Where did the maggots even get put? Am I overlooking it? Somebody pointed it out for me. There they are. Throw them. We don't want them. I do not like garlic. I'm talking about real life. On here, it's used for different stuff. Oh, where'd that bird go? Did he just go up the tree? Oh, that hacker. Alright, well, I'm going to cut down these logs and gather some firewood, and let's see what I'll do next. Alright.